All right, it is now recording. And so I guess since I'm going based off from memory, which is already amazing prep on my part, um, I'm be having you approaching the um, Ember Front from. Actually, am I able to stream this page for you?
If you can't do the page itself, you can just stream your screen.
Uh, sure, I can move my notes to a different screen. This will be involving some setup, apparently. Oh, actually, yeah. So I'm basically having. Can you see my mouse?
I can, which is
Oh,
nice.
awesome. I didn't. I don't know how I set that up, but basically, I'm going to be having you approaching the town from the northern road here.
Okay, did you
So
find a general area for the village then?
uh, I have it set up, generally set up. I haven't put it on the world map yet. Uh,
Ah, okay.
I haven't gotten to that point, but I do already have your village set up. I have begun thinking about your teacher and everything. So
Okay,
um, I haven't decided if I want him alive yet, though. But well, I'll be getting around to that and figuring stuff like that out. So you're
that's fine.
you're basically approaching the town from the within the treed area, and I know this looks like it's fields, but I didn't delete that, so just ignore it.
Okay,
So basically, you're in a completely treed out area, and you're breaking the tree line, approaching the town. You can kind of see that there is a temple off to the right of the direction that you're heading. A little bit of
and
a
this is
farm down here.
this is
Hmm?
the direction I would normally come in from, right?
Um, this is where uh, this is the road that would connect Amberfront to most of the rest of the continent. Yes.
So none of this is really new to me.
Whether or not it's your first time to Amberfront is not something you specified, so it may be new
I
to you being here for.
I just kind of
Hmm?
assumed since one of my weaknesses was the vices of the city. I figured I would have at least visited a couple times
Okay,
to like either buy
I did.
something or
I
sell
did forget
something.
about that. So, uh, depending on. Well, you said that you were a cook, right?
Yeah,
So I guess
I might have
maybe
had to
you
go in to
might
get
have.
ingredients.
Yeah, you might have come here for some of the more exotic foods to go and haul back. So, yeah, I could see that. So, I guess that. Are you going to just go ahead and continue down the road towards Amberfront?
Yeah, I'm heading
Okay.
towards. I don't think you said there was a guild, but like there was a quest board or something,
There is a quest
possibly. But
board over, since you've been here before, you'd be wanting to go towards this purple building, which is pretty much directly, it's very close to the entrance that you'll be going through. This
yeah, I'm just
this
just
map
walking
wouldn't let
along.
me this map wouldn't let me create gates. So basically the road will just go straight through the wall.
Okay, and
So
just walking along, whistling a jaunty tune,
later
occasionally
I'm
doing a
gonna
little
set
skip.
up. All right. So
Do I
I
go by any like taverns or anything?
uh there is a tavern, but it's through a separate gate. Basically, if you followed
Okay,
this road, this
okay.
whitish
So
tan would be
I
a
will be
inn.
able to resist the temptation to go to the tavern.
Yep. All these colored buildings though are different types of shops with warehouses and guard posts. So there's a
Okay.
The light gray is a guard post, so you'd be seeing that like first thing you walk in is after the general store, which is the orange. So,
Yeah, I'd be
um,
waving to people as I walk by and everything, just
well,
generally
you're
being
not
a happy halfling.
you're not in there yet because you do have to make, or you are still going to have to walk through the slums, which is all these wood are buildings outside here. So,
That's
which
fine. I'm still just as I go by, like people, I'm just waving and
which
being happy.
I'm gonna have you roll perception real quick. Oh, I don't have this
I'm
thing up.
oblivious. I am entirely oblivious. I
I
might even fall on my face.
I still need you to tell me what you rolled.
A natural one.
Oh, you are very oblivious. So, hold on. Where did I leave that? Where the fuck? All right. All right. So it's just a flat. All right. So, I'd say go ahead and roll one more perception check. I'd say that you're probably like right about at this intersection here.
Hold on. Which one? The one where your mouse is right by?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're like halfway to the gate.
So, like, is this a separate check, or are you just giving me advantage for an arbitrary reason?
It's a second roll.
I got a 7.
Oh, you passed this time. They they rolled a 5. So you notice that there is two humanoids that is tailing you.
I noticed that, but I assume I rolled too low to really figure out what they are and their intentions.
I mean you can roll insight if you want to see their intent or try and dis-
Yeah, I
discern
would
their
like to do that.
intentions.
I would like to do that.
Oh, okay. Let me
I
see what their. Uh, I'll just go ahead and do a flat roll.
11.
You fail. But I will say that since it is pretty close to their roll, that you, or especially with you being in the slums, it's likely not going to be good.
They look a little rough and tumble.
They're not selling their daughter's Girl Scout cookies. Not to mention, they do appear to be armed, but that's not necessarily
Do
good
they
or
look
bad.
like
Hmm?
do they look like they know I've noticed them?
All right. Roll stealth.
I got an 8.
Uh, you failed their passive perception. They do know that you have noticed them.
I'm still gonna wave
So,
anyway. And it's and this isn't like, the fact that um I think they're like actually gonna, just say hi to me back. It's more of a like a, hey, I know you're there.
all right.
You-
Well, one of them starts blitzing towards you, and the other draws their crossbow. So I guess roll initiative.
I got an 18.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. That's 10 and 16. So you will be going first. Let me draw up the turn order. I don't know where I'm gonna put this yet. I'll just put it here. So Uh,
You could send it in a DM if you want. I don't mind that.
T2. All right. So you can go ahead and how? What do you want to do?
What does it take to prepare to sweep the legs
You would
out
hold.
from?
You would hold your action
Okay.
to make a
Um,
like a shove.
um, yeah, I was gonna prepare as they, when they're rushing towards me to, sweep their legs out
Okay.
as they do their attack with my quarterstaff. And that still leaves
I'll
a
let
bonus action.
you. I'll let you, or unless it's a trait. I don't really know if it's a trait, but I'll if you take disadvantage, I'll let you combine the damage with the strength check to see if you knock them prone.
No, this isn't. This is less for doing damage. This is more for
Okay.
actually knocking them prone.
All right. So
Um, a damage
whenever
done
they
is
get within,
incidental.
okay, if they when they get in range, you can go ahead and make that strength check to see if you can knock them prone. And since you're
Okay.
setting up, I'll let you have advantage.
Okay.
So
Um, and I
you
still
still
have
have your
a
bonus action and
bonus
your
action.
movement.
Okay.
I'll say that they are probably, since you failed your first check, I'd say probably about 15 feet away.
Okay, then I don't need to move forward. I can just wait. Although I will move, like sidestep or whatever I need to make sure that the one charging at me is in between me and the one with the crossbow.
You know, that's actually something I should have set up is a bit of a grid so that, because I was planning on having grids set up for all the combat encounters, and I am way less prepared for this than I thought I was.
Now you know how I felt. Yeah, it's cool because this is probably good that I went first because I understand what's
Anyway,
going on.
all right. So what were you doing with your bonus action?
With the bonus action, I'm still looking to see what I want to do.
Because if you want, you can move. Well, you know what? I won't give you any ideas. I'll let you think.
Well, I know that I did mention my movement is to sidestep and stuff, so to get the one
Oh,
in between me and the other.
so you want to do like patient defense, where you give them disadvantage on attack rolls.
No, I just wanted to move so that they would have to move as well to get a shot off.
Okay.
I'm using them as an impromptu shield against the crossbow wielder.
Oh, okay. So you'd be giving yourself like half cover by hiding behind
Yeah,
somebody.
just with my movement.
Yeah. All right. So you're moving when the melee guy moves, keeping the guy, the ranger or the ranged guy on the other side,
Yeah.
keeping the melee guy as a monkey in the middle.
Uh-huh. Um, how many? I know I don't have a whole lot of key points.
You have 3 key points.
Yeah, at this low level. I
Mhm.
just, where do they have that?
I
Where?
know the key strike that you have that requires an action.
Oh no, I was trying to figure out where they have the checklist of how many key points you have stored.
Uh,
It's in features and traits.
yep.
Okay. Um, I think. uh, I think I will just not. That will be the end of my turn Because all my bonus actions either needed me to do an action first or spend a key point, and I don't really want to spend a key point yet.
Okay. So I guess that the first turn, the melee guy. Well, actually, hold on. I didn't think of who the melee guy was. The first or second guy. So you know what, I'll just do the melee guy first. So the melee guy is going to close the distance and go ahead and make that strength save or
Save or
the
check?
check. I
Okay, because there is a
mixed.
difference because I have
Mm-hmm.
proficiency in strength save. You said it has advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage with it since you
Okay.
set up for it, and ooh, he rolled pretty good.
I got a non-natural 20.
Roll again because that's what he got.
Also with advantage?
No,
Okay, just a regular roll. Okay.
he didn't roll so good this time.
Okay, I got a 17.
That is 10 better than what he got, so he is now prone.
Which also means
And
my cover is gone.
yep, if it wasn't for him spending the last half of his movement to stand back up and make two
Oh,
more and to make two melee attacks against Jeff,
okay.
it take they he only had to spend about 10 feet to get within 5 feet of you, so he
That's
still has
fair.
quite a bit of movement left.
That's fair.
Uh, does a 7 hit?
It does not.
Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
All right, so that's the end of his turn. And so the second one is going to make a ranged attack at you.
But
Uh,
am I still under cover?
you are still undercover, but that amounts to
Okay.
giving you an extra 2 AC for being half cover.
Okay.
So it's your AC plus 2. So
Okay.
does a 9 hit?
It does not. So does this hit the guy?
Uh, you know what? I'll roll for that. Let's see what.
What?
Uh,
I didn't hear what you said.
I was trying to come up with a DC to see if the bolt hit the ally. It
I just figured
does
it was his AC.
no. It was actually one DC lower than if it. I would even even if it met the DC to hit him. I will tell you, it did not. The 9 that he rolled was still lower than the AC of the melee guy. So
Okay. That's fair.
basically, I was doing a DC to see if the attack would have went towards the ally, and if the attack roll was high enough for the AC, then it would have dealt damage. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, that actually does make sense. You would have used the same attack roll that you
Yes.
got for me. Hey, yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So it's your turn again. The guy just getting up, cussing out, Speedy little shit. Give me your shit.
Uh, it's been a bit since I looked at my character sheet. Um, I guess I will start with um a strike with my quarterstaff.
All right.
Oh, I was so close to a natural 20, but I got a 14.
That hits. I probably should record these guys as hit points also. Uh,
Wait, so I guess I'm two-handing it right now, so it would be the 1d8.
The way that I was running your character during the practice fights, I was also allowing you to use your bonus action unarmed strikes. So you two-handing it, I still allowed the bonus action fistings.
Well, it makes sense. It's not that hard to just let
Let
go
go.
with one
Hmm.
hand,
That's
or
pretty much
even
what I
do
was
like an
thinking.
elbow,
Yeah,
or do an elbow or something.
or just
Unarmed
kneeing them
strike,
in the nuts.
yeah, knee, a kick. It doesn't. Unarmed strike doesn't necessarily need to be a hand.
Yep.
Um, so it does that does 5 damage.
On the, I'm assuming that you're hitting the only guy with a melee range.
Yeah,
You
I
said
don't I
5.
can't. Yes, 5 bludgeoning
Okay.
for the quarterstaff strike,
All right.
and then yes, I will use my unarmed strike uh, feature. I guess is what
Uh,
it's called.
you mean flurry of blows?
No, just the
Oh, okay. You're gonna make a straight attack roll with your
yeah, just
fist.
the yeah, just the unarmed strike where it allows me to do an unarmed strike.
Hmm. Yeah, you can keep,
Uh,
or you keep the modifier for it. I believe that it's a thing with your class that you can keep the modifier for it. Excuse me.
yeah,
I am really gassy today.
um, yeah, it shows me still the in the bonus actions list with the unarmed strike. It actually shows it with the modifiers yet. So to hit, I got a 12,
That hits.
and I rolled max for 8 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, that is a healthy chunk. Looking a little scraped up. Not quite bloody, but pretty scraped up.
And that should be my action and bonus action.
All
And
right.
if I need to, I'll just use whatever movement to keep the cover going.
He didn't think to go and try and move around you to position you himself, so you are
So
still
he doesn't
fine
get
with.
shot at?
Yep. I never said these guys was the smartest.
No, no, probably not. I'm surprised the guy has more than one bolt or knows how to reload the crossbow.
Hey, now, come on.
Give him some
Uh,
credit.
yeah. Does a 12 hit?
It does not.
All right.
Remember, I'm a dodgy little bastard.
How about a non-natural 20?
Yes, that would hit.
All right. So, so that would be 8 bludgeoning damage as he smacks you across the face with his mace.
There's a
Or
sickening
6.
crunch.
The 6
Wait,
damage, my bad.
6, not 8?
Yeah.
Okay,
8.
because with as low little health points as I have, that's a big difference.
Mhm. Yeah. For whatever reason, I was trying to add up the max damage.
Okay,
So
yeah, there's a sickening crunch, and there's maybe a loose tooth or two now.
that hurt, you little shit, as the next one decides to go. And unlike the other one, he's gonna, or that one is gonna try and move to get a better shot on you. And that would be a 5 to hit
It does not hit.
as he
How,
stumbles and tries to run around.
where's the how does the to use deflect missiles? Does it have to have hit first? Oh yes,
I
when
would
you
say,
yeah.
yeah, I
It,
would
it
say.
it specifically says when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack.
Hmm. But the thing with that one, though, I think that I would say that if you can reduce the damage not to 0, but to like 3 or 4, like if it like cuts up your hand as you're catching it, that would be
That
you can still redirect it.
that's fair.
So
Zero just lets me do it without damage.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a
So
good way to compromise it a bit.
early level monks, I think, is still a little weak. So it's just me trying to give you a little bit more early on. So all right,
Okay.
so that is all they can do. So on to your third turn.
Okay. I will do another quarterstaff strike.
All right,
That's a 12 again.
that hits.
That's a 6.
Okay,
Uh,
he bends forward like, whoa, as you crush him in the gut.
and this time I will do the flurry of blow. Use a key point to use flurry of blows, which is 2 unarmed strikes, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Am I rolling once to hit
No, you roll
or
to
two
hit
times to hit?
twice. You roll two times to hit.
Okay. That's 21.
That
Do you want me to
hits.
roll them both to hit or damage? Roll to
Uh,
hit damage to hit damage.
just go ahead and roll to hit for both of them, and then roll damage
Oh, this
afterwards.
I think the second one misses. I got an 8.
That one does miss, so it's you only hit once.
Okay. I got another max damage of 8.
Oh, nice. So he is bloodied the fuck out. Very wobbly.
And I will use my movement to again sidestep to put the melee guy in between me and Mr. Crossbow.
All right.
And everyone around, no one seems to care.
There's some people that's kind of going and freaking out. There might be one or two people running towards the gate. Intentions
Okay.
unknown, but
Okay.
there doesn't seem to be anybody in the slums at the moment that's willing to try and step up to these guys. So,
That's fair. Um, I mean, I guess I should mention
what's up?
because making an attack non-lethal doesn't reduce the damage, right?
Correct.
It just makes it so if I do drop them below, they're unconscious and not dying.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Because as of right now, I'm saying they're all attacks from here on out are non-lethal. I'm not trying to kill these people.
Okay. Well, I lost my train of thought. Uh, oh right. If the, or I will say though that if the damage is too far above their current health, I might have people roll a DC to see if they can keep the attack non-lethal.
That is
Because
that is fair.
if they have like one hit point and then you roll like a 30, you're gonna have to roll
Yeah,
really good to prevent that from actually killing somebody.
yeah. Even if it is unintentional,
Yes.
it's supposed to be non-lethal. It doesn't mean you like a paintball is supposed to be non-lethal, but you hit the right spot.
And that'll kill you. All right. So basically, the first or the melee guy throws his mace to the ground, yells, "This isn't worth this shit," and he sprints away. So if you want, you can take a opportunity attack to try and knock him unconscious, but he is attempting to flee from you.
Instead of trying to knock him, like do damage, I want to try to trip him.
All right.
It's,
I will
yeah.
roll a deck save, and you're gonna roll either let's you can choose athletics or acrobatics.
Well, I'm technically proficient in both, but acrobatics has a +6 as opposed to athletics as +3. And I also am. Do I get the advantage because of proficiency?
No, I'm not doing the proficiency advantage thing that Toxic did.
Okay.
To be honest, I didn't really like it, but I was going along with it because it's his campaign.
22.
Oh, I actually thought that his 18 would make it. He falls to the ground. He is now prone. So he's gonna be spending half his movement to get back up and still try and dash away.
Okay. I'm gonna just squint at the crossbow guy, like an intimidation kind of move. Like you're
uh,
next.
well, I guess roll intimidation and we'll see.
Um, he's got to roll real good. I got a nat 20.
Well, he rolled very bad. So I guess he's going to be sprinting in the opposite direction. So it's his turn, technically. So I guess that's the end of the combat encounter.
I'm gonna
And
kind of like sigh in relief and like rub my jaw a bit where I got smashed. And I open my mouth and put a finger on one of my teeth and it wiggles. And I'm like, ah, god damn it.
all right, so I do feel like saying that I had it set so that they were going to be running away once they were below 10 HP. So the first one, you almost straight up killed with that unarmed strike. So, whereas the other one, you apparently out intimidated a thug. So,
Well, when you see your fellow thug, like the beefy guy you send out to be the
mhm.
muscle, get
They were
like
both thugs. I was just having one of them use one weapon and then the
okay,
other
but
using a different one.
still, like they're these big muscle guys, and you see a halfling mop the floor with your buddy.
You did pretty well not mop the floor with him. So,
You're gonna be a little intimidated.
mhm. All right.
So yeah, I
So,
guess I'm gonna try and start making my way towards town again. Maybe a
all right.
little less happy.
Maybe a little more on your guard.
Uh, yeah, maybe a little. It's not like I wasn't on guard. I was just, happy. Like,
Hmm.
I'm going to town. Everybody, this is a bright sunny day. If it
It
is
is
a
a
bright
very
sunny day.
sunny day for you, but or as you approach the gate, you notice that there's a couple of guards with a villager that had originally, or a slum resident, go and restrain the guy that you almost fucking killed with your bare hands. And the villager points to you, indicating that you were the one fighting with them. So you have a couple of guards walk up to you and, well, uh,
Uh,
I don't know how to transition to actually talking through them.
I just, as
So,
they
would
approach,
you
I'm just
come with
gonna.
us for a little bit? We have a few questions.
All right. Hi.
All right, so I'd like
I'm
to.
Serafina Tealeaf, but you can call me T.
I will take note of that, and one of them positions themselves behind you, whereas the other one is in front to kind of guide you to
Did,
their barracks.
did one of you have some ice? I got a little hit.
uh, sure, we can arrange for that once we get you to the barracks.
Thank you.
You might have to wait in a room for a little bit, but um,
That's fine. I was
we
just
should be
coming into
able
town to
to
look at the
deliver
quest
some.
board.
Ah, okay. And well, there's nothing else that really happens, and since you're cooperating, you don't need to be restrained. So I guess that's about all there is for session 0. Once you
Okay, so
get
I'm
in there,
just in
you
the
kind of see 2 other people sitting in the room with you, waiting to be seen, and that's
okay,
where
I
you're
think I
gonna
already
meet.
see where this.
That's where
Yeah, I
you're
think I.
gonna be meeting the rest of the party.
So yeah, the other two are gonna be in the barracks as well.
Yep.
In
I
the, I guess, a holding cell, maybe?
No, it's basically just like a waiting room. There's like a
Okay.
table in there. There's a few chairs.
Yeah, I'm sitting at the chair just swinging my feet.
They don't think that you did anything wrong, but they're just gonna be, or on the way there, they're gonna indicate that they don't think you did anything wrong, but they want like the details of what happened and stuff like that. So
I mean, I just said hi, and then they rushed me. I beat them.
you defended yourself and got one of them to almost piss his pants. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're a real hero.
And I hear them call me a hero, and I'm like,
No,
yeah. Oh, that
that
was
was
out of
just
character?
me. That was out of character. Yeah,
Okay.
basically everything I was saying has been out of character after I told you that you were going to be. You see, like 3 people or 2 other people
Okay.
in the thing. So
Okay.
yeah,
That
the
works.
session is over, and I actually even stopped recording for a few seconds. So until I realized that you were going on, but
Okay, that's fine.
yeah, so yeah,
If there's like a little convergence after the other two are done, just send me another message, but I'm gonna go. I've been like holding my one uh ear cup away from my ear right now.
fair enough. I did have it set up so that you guys could continue if you want, but since you have your ear infection, we're probably just gonna call it after I get everybody else to the station, and then we
That's
can
fair.
pick it up afterwards.
I should be good by like next week sometime.
All right. So, uh, as I was saying, you can go, or you're currently at this intersection here. You can ignore the fields, and you're currently heading towards Amberfront, which is right over here. So, is there anything that you plan to do? You can kind of see that there is a temple over there, but you're a little too far away to see what it is, and you might be able to make out that there's a bit of a field down on the left-hand side of the road.
What are you using to make this?
Huh?
What are you using to make this?
This I generated with the Fantasy Town generator. I think you can see the URL at the top of the window.
Yeah,
It's kind of a
I am on
random
a
town generator.
I am on a different device though. Just so you know, it really shouldn't do anything really, but like it's not nearly as like powerful as the PC, so I might like not be able to see or speak at
All right.
times because for
Well,
whatever reason
I
the
just have.
internet in my room is also really bad.
Okay. Yeah, I just have this up so you can kind of see what the town is, and then I can kind of answer any questions you might have. I'm not really too sure if from your backstory you've really been to Amberfront, so I guess you wouldn't really know too much about the town itself, aside from maybe passing or people passing through town and kind of hearing little bits and pieces. But at the same time, you were kind of an errand boy, so you might have ran to and from Amberfront initially to like get flour or baking goods for your grandma since she was a baker.
Yeah,
So, uh, yeah, you're currently walking down the road towards Amberfront. Is there anything that you want to do, or do you want to just keep walking?
I wanna go towards the temple, if that's
Okay.
fine.
It's not quite what I was expecting, but yeah, that's fine. You do you want to just start heading straight there, or do you want to follow the road down and then just take or like follow the road down to the intersection here and then follow the road up to the intersection? How are
I
you wanting to
wanna
go about it?
follow the
Because
road.
okay, so
I wanna use the roads to get there.
okay, so once you uh, get to the intersection to make your turn, I want you to roll perception.
Oh,
What did you roll? Or are you still? Uh, okay.
18.
Phew. All right. You notice some people between the buildings on the opposite side of the road that you're going down that take notice of you. They do have a few weapons, but their intentions is not clear at the moment. Do you want to just keep heading towards the temple?
Yeah, I wanna politely wave at them while walking by, and otherwise
All right.
just ignore them.
Well, one of them start bolting towards you, and the other one draws their crossbow. So roll initiative. I wasn't expecting
Okay.
it to start already.
Is this what was this supposed to be like a planned ambush?
It would eventually have been an ambush because they were gonna. If you ignored them or didn't notice them, they were gonna close the distance a little bit. And eventually, yes, it was gonna be an ambush unless you kind of ran away or ran uh, intentionally avoided them. And you're farther from town than I was expecting. Well, it's fine. Yeah, just go ahead and roll initiative because apparently we're doing this all the way out here.
Damn, these guys
So
are not very polite.
11 and 16.
I got it. I got a 10 while
Oh,
being
you're last.
advantageous.
Okay. So T1, T2, and then Royal apparently is last. All right. So uh, you're primarily melee, right?
Um, I'd say so.
Okay. To try and work it towards your advantage, I will say that they are 30 feet away. So, well, actually, I'll say 35 because that would mean that they'd have to, or the melee guy would have to dash, and then he won't be able to hit you on his first turn. So, because I wasn't expecting it to be this far out, so I'm gonna try and uh, help. I'll try and twist things to your advantage.
Yay!
There's not much I can do to help you with the guy that is planning to use a bow, though. So, good luck.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, so the guy or the guy with the mace sprints to you, and that consumes his action, so he won't be able to do anything on his first turn. Though he does position himself on your flank so that you are between him and the guy with the crossbow. And the guy with the crossbow takes a shot at you. So let me see how much or how good that is for your health. Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so that is his turn, and so it's your turn now.
Want money? I'm gonna say, like, as a question.
What was the question? Question?
Do you want money?
Uh, yeah, I'll let him respond. I want everything you fucking got. Any further talking on this turn, you're gonna have to either eat up a bonus action or like an action or whatever.
Alright. So, can I, like, are you, so, am I, like, functionally between two people?
The guy with the crossbow is 35 feet away, but yeah, you are kind of between them technically. If you want, you could kind of do a sort of dance, because I let Quack go and save his movement to keep the melee guy uh, between him and the ranged guy, which provided him with half cover, which was a bonus 2 to his AC. So it would be your AC plus 2. But at the moment, well, yeah, you could do that if you wanted. Technically speaking, I think that he would have more movement to be able to keep you between the two of them, but um, I'd say that you could do that if you wanted.
Um, I want to, grab, my, can I grab the scimitar and short sword?
Yeah, I would say that you would already have them out, so yeah, you could do that for free.
Alright, let's see if I have any fun things I can do. Um, I want to, strike. Can I, like, do a 2-weapon swinging thing? Like, can I use, like,
You can use your
would I
action
be
and
able
bonus
to
action to
use,
attack with both weapons if you want.
alright, um, can I also try to, like, be, uh, can I also just try to keep me, him between me and the archer? Or
Yeah,
crossbow
you can
guy?
do that. You can save your movement to try and or to allow you to do that. Yeah.
Alright,
Excuse me.
can I, attack him with the scimitar first?
Yep. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Does 11 hit?
Yes.
Oh. Um, the scimitar does 8 damage. What does Nick do?
That allows you to attack, I think, with this another light weapon or another weapon with the light property uh, as part of the same attack with or while preserving your bonus action. Basically, it
So,
allows you to do what you were wanting to do as an action, and then you still have your bonus action to do what you want with. But since you'd be attacking with both hands, I won't let you do a third weapon attack. So you could use your bonus action to uh, hmm, I can't think of too many things that would be a bonus action for you to do, but it would allow you to, if you needed to, use your second wind to heal yourself if you needed to, or anything that you might get afterwards that would require a bonus action. Like if you take Magic Initiate with the Druid to get Healing Word, you'd be able to cast Healing Word as a bonus action.
I was curious because I have Nick on the scimitar.
Okay, so if your short sword has the light property, you can make a attack roll with your short sword, and you get to keep uh, your attack modifier. So that means that you're not rolling just a
What?
d20. You can add the bonus to your attack roll.
You mean like my proficiency bonus?
Yeah, you you can keep that the plus number on the attack or the to hit modifier instead of just rolling the d20 that I was going to have you roll before.
Um, does 6 hit with the short sword?
No,
Oh,
well that. Oh right, you did 8 damage with that first attack. I should probably record that.
it was slashing damage.
All right, perfect. You slash him across the chest. Not not that deep of a cut, but he definitely appears to have felt it. All right, so
That's the max damage I can do with a scimitar.
well, I guess it's metagaming, but to let you know, you shaved his health by a third. You almost cut his health in half with that one attack. So if that other attack would have landed, that he would have been bloodied, meaning that
Oh,
he would have been at half health. All right, so it's the first or the melee guy's turn. Does a
wait.
22 hit?
I'm not sure how that. Do they got a +2?
They have a +4 to their hit, their
Oh my god.
melee hits. They only have a +2 to their crossbow.
Yeah, that does hit.
All right, so let's see how much damage. Ooh, that's a heavy hit. That would be 7 damage, bludgeoning.
Did he punch me?
No, he smacked you in the face with a mace, and then he has multi attack, so he can attack with the mace twice. This does not like you. So that would be a 21 to hit. So
I didn't get to use my action surge.
Oh, and you rolled a 5 again. So that would be a total of 17 damage that you just took. Or 14,
He,
not 14, not 17. Sorry. All right. And that would
he,
be his turn. What's up?
um, he did half. He did, like, cut my health in half.
Oh, wow. He rolled
I wish I
really good though. He rolled an 18 and then a 17. So even if it wasn't for the bonus, I'm pretty sure he would have still hit you. All right, so for the second guy's turn, the guy with the crossbow, you have a +2 to your AC against this guy. So just remember that. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
All right. Um, that's a D10. What the? This game has it out for you. That would be 8 piercing damage, and then it's your turn. How are you holding up?
Oh, wonderful. Sitting on a gorgeous 6 health.
Oh wow.
Um, hmm.
You do see some people of the slums running, like watching on in like horror, and a couple people running to the gate walls. I will say, with your passive perception.
What is. What does Tactical Mind do?
I'm not entirely sure. I think that's a new thing for the fighter class. I'm assuming it's a feature and trait. If you have any ability checks, you can roll a 1d10 and add it to your ability check. But it takes one of the slots of your second wind. With your second wind, you use a bonus action, and then you can regain some hit points. You get 2 charges of second wind, and you regain 1d10 plus 3 hit points.
Alright. I'm gonna use my. Can I use Action Surge to try to hit him twice with my scimitar?
What you can do is you can uh, do the attack that you did last turn, then action surge, and then you can do it again. Is how that works.
So, like a total of 4 attempts to attack?
I believe that's how that works, yeah. I can check after the session, and then we can, if it's wrong, we can just correct it going forward. But we can have it do that for this session.
Alright. I'm assuming 8 doesn't hit.
Nope. What did you roll, a 2?
I rolled a 4.
And you only have a +4 to hit.
I'm level 3.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, in my defense, Hunter and Quack kind of has better modifiers for whatever reason. I'm not sure what they did, but they have like a +6 and +8 to hit. So, all right.
What the?
I'm not quite sure how they did it offhand, but yeah. So eight misses. Yes. So you can go ahead and make your second hit with your short sword.
Does 16 hit?
That crushes it, yeah.
Six piercing damage.
All right.
I want to action surge.
Alrighty.
I want to hit him with my scimitar as an action.
Okay.
Does 18 hit?
That definitely crushes it, yeah.
8 slashing damage. And instead of doing another attack, I want to
You
use second wind.
you notice. Oh no, you can still do the second attack if you want, but you notice all fight leave this guy's face. He drops his mace, and it appears he wants to run away. The melee guy. So he is technically unarmed right now. So it's up to you if you want to attack him, but it appears as
Am
though
I
he has
getting,
lost all fight. Hmm?
am I getting opportunity attack?
He hasn't begun running yet, but if he does turn to run, you will get an opportunity attack. Yes, it's not his turn, so he cannot run. You'd have to wait for it to become his turn in order for you to get that opportunity attack.
Oh, I would like to use second wind.
Okay, feel free. You do still have your movement and your fourth attack if you want to get closer to that second bandit that's at range.
When I still have a second attack.
Yeah, from the Nick property.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to use that first turn.
No, you did.
I attack with the
Your first,
scimitar once and with the...
yeah, the scimitar or the scimitar missed the first attack. Then you hit him with the short sword, which dealt the 8 damage, and then oh wait, maybe you didn't use it. All right, I guess you have 2 attacks left. I'll let you go and use it since it's still your turn. So you have.
So do I assume...
Hmm? If you
I'm
have
a little confused on how...
if you have 35 feet of movement, you can close the distance on the crossbow guy, and then I'll let you do 2 short sword attacks.
I do not have 35 feet of movement, but I do have 5 feet of reach with the scimitar and short sword, and I can move 30 feet.
No, because the 5 feet is accounting for the distance that you would have to move to reach him. So you would be 5 feet away. But if you have something you can throw, you can also throw that. Like
I
if you
have
have
a
a
longbow.
dagger, or if you want to pick up a rock, or if you can come up with something that you can throw it if you want. Otherwise, you can end your turn, I guess, and I'll refund your action surge since, well, you didn't really get to action surge.
Can I stab the one guy that wants to run?
If you want to, yes.
Huh.
You can go ahead and make your attack roll. He hasn't turned around to start fleeing yet, so I will not give you advantage.
Does 19 hit?
It does hit, yes.
I do 3 damage.
All right.
Slashing. I do
Alright, his
not think it
knees
can do
appear to
anything.
be a little wobbly. Might be a little hard for him to stay standing. What's up? You can make another attack if you
I
want.
said I do not. Huh?
You did only use, that was your third of 4 attacks. So if you want, you can do one more short sword attack.
I am deeply confused because second wind is a bonus action.
The Nick property, unless I've misread it, it allows you to make a second weapon attack as part of the same action without consuming your bonus action. So you get 2 free attacks for using Nick as long as you have 2 weapons with the light property in your hands. So you using this scimitar allows you to attack at the same time with your short sword. And since you used bonus action, you could do that twice while still keeping your bonus action.
Oh, okay. So I can still attack?
Yes, you can still use your 4th attack. I will be rereading it to just double check after the session, but I said for this session we can work with it like that.
Alright. Does 12 hit?
12 does hit.
Four damage.
All right. Breathing super heavy, holding his arms like slouched over, appears to be in immense pain, barely on his feet.
I didn't speak this turn, did I?
Nope, you did not speak this turn.
Would I be able to?
Yeah, you can say if you, or speak a little bit. Just try and keep it to what you can, you think you'll be able to say within 6 seconds. It's not going to be a full conversation or nothing.
That's some of what I have.
What did you say?
That is some of what I have. Taunting him.
I'm sorry. This is all you hear coming from him. Knees quivering. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, he immediately turns to book it. You can have an opportunity attack if you want.
Can I kick his leg?
If you want to, are you doing it for damage? Or are you trying to trip him, or what's the intent behind it?
I mean, if he hits his face into the ground, I can imagine that'd still hurt. But the intent is to, like, trip.
Okay, so I will have you roll athletics against his dexterity to see if you trip him and knock him prone.
May I have proficiency?
I am not doing the proficiency that Toxic does, because honestly I didn't like it in the session, but I still went with it because that's how he wanted to run it. So there's no proficiency advantage.
I rolled a 21.
Oh, you get him to solidly plant his face into the ground, and he even comes to like a skidding stop, dragging his face against the ground. I guess that I will roll damage for just how hard he face planted. I'll laugh if this actually kills him. Oh, it kills him. That's the exact damage you needed. He comes to a skidding stop and then ass in the air, and he just goes and slides out from underneath him. He just stops moving.
I wonder how that would have looked.
I tried to explain it as well as I could for you. Basically, you went as he turned.
No, I'm
Hmm?
sorry. That's never mind. You are explaining it while I'm just like thinking out loud, like the entire thing so far. Like,
You initially start getting your butt
yep,
kicked, and then you start mopping the floor with everybody.
yep. Can we say that it looks almost like a dance how my character fights?
Sure. People often refer to
Yeah.
fights as a form of dancing. Alright, so it's the second guy's turn. He'll just shout out, "You son of a bitch!" and takes a shot. 17 to hit. You do not have the +2 AC from being behind half cover anymore. So it's your normal AC.
That hits, and I do believe it would have hit regardless.
Okay. Let's see. Where was that die? Right here. That would be 2 piercing damage. You do see guards coming down the road at a distance with a one of the people from the slums trailing behind. Too far away to actually be able to hear them or see or discern their intentions, but there does appear to be some guards uh, running in your direction. So it's up to you what you want to do. It is your turn.
Um, could I like move to a building and like be out of the like range of the archer, or like
Um.
blocking the
Oh,
archer?
right. I'm not showing you the map anymore, am I? Um. There is one where the around where the archer is, so you could kind of run around the backside of this L, leaving him like roughly in that lawn, if you wanted to do that.
Where is the archer?
Can you see my mouse?
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's like right about here in this lawn. Originally, they started off like between these houses, but they moved. Um, when combat started, they moved closer to the road where you were, so that they could attack. So basically, you haven't really moved from the intersection where you waved at them, so you are still like roughly right here at this three-way intersection. So you could move probably like right about here is about as far as you could get. So
Where are the guards coming from? Like
the
down,
guards
straight down the
is
road?
like roughly on the other side of this tree, like right here. So that it'll still take a few turns for them to reach you. If you use your action to sprint or to dash, you can probably get around like the corner of this building if you wanted.
Hmm. I do think I'll sprint over there.
Okay. So, how much movement do you have?
I have 30 movement.
All right, so that would be a total of 60 feet. You're not running. I'll just say that you are roughly about 75 feet from the guy with the crossbow, which is surprisingly accurate this time around. Like, I couldn't get him to hit the broadside of the barn when I ran your encounter, and Quack didn't even get shot once by him. He has your number, apparently. Alright, so he will start panicking and try and run you down, hoping that you don't get the drop on him. He, with the current position that he's in,
Like,
he
oh,
doesn't see the guards or anything, so he will move. You are still around the corner. He does not have a shot at you, so he probably gets to be about like right here, while you're on the other side of the corner. So no one gets an attack this turn.
would I have time to like pull out my bow?
That would take. I'd say since you're dual wielding weapons, that would take your action to put your swords away and take your bow out.
And I do not have my
You do have. Oh wait, no.
action.
Yeah, you already used your action surge. I will say though that for ranged units, I do plan to impose disadvantage on ranged attack rolls if they have an, or if the person using the ranged attacks have an enemy within 5 feet. So if you close the distance on him, he will have disadvantage if he continues using his crossbow.
So could I like run back out, or
You can go and keep your melee weapons equipped and run back out. Since he is closer to you than the distance that you ran to get to that corner, you'd be able to get within 5 feet of him, yes.
whose turn is it right now?
It is your turn. He wasn't able to attack you, so he used his action to dash to where he is, which is like right about here. So that would be probably about 20 feet. So
And I would like to get all up in his face and try to attack him if that's fine.
yep, that is perfectly fine. So go ahead and roll your attack rolls.
If I like trip him,
You would have advantage on all attack rolls, and he would have to spend half his movement to get back up. So
I would trip him so he can't use. Theoretically, it'd make it much more difficult for him.
all right, so that would be a contested strength check. So I'm gonna have to, or need you to roll strength against his strength.
To trip him.
Yes. He did not roll well.
I also didn't roll well. I rolled an 11.
That's one more than what he got. He rolled a 10. So he is now prone. That will take your action, but you can use your bonus action to attack if you want.
Can I take his crossbow?
Rules as written, no, but I will say that you can roll contested strength checks to see if you can pull it out of his hand. I will say though that you do see a weapon held in a sheath at his side, so he does have another weapon of some kind. So, do you still want to pull the crossbow from his hand?
Let me think. If I place my hand on his side to try to burn him, but like have it
Oh, right,
on.
you're the fire gun size, so you have the AoE fire thing. Anyway, what were you saying?
If I like uh you like burn him while in contact with his side weapon, and if he like goes to draw it, can it like become uncomfortable to hold because like fire?
Mm, it wouldn't be letting you do that. So, I think that I would have you guys roll, or I think I'd have you roll dexterity, and then he'd have to roll a strength saving throw to try and prevent you from, well, doing that. So, if you want, we could do that.
Hmm. And I'm not well acquainted with this character yet, so I want to see all that I can do. Um,
I did point out that he does have a second weapon, and since you're wanting to take him on in melee, you could go and try and take his melee weapon from him. That way, he'd be forced to use his ranged weapon, which he has disadvantage on.
I want to take his melee.
Okay, I will have you roll strength, and since it's or he's trying to stop you from taking a sheathed weapon, he will have disadvantage on strength, on his strength check.
I rolled an 11.
Well, good thing I gave him disadvantage. You both rolled 11, so roll one more time.
That's much better. I rolled a 15.
He rolled. You know what? I'll let you go ahead and do it. I will let you get away with
Did
it.
they also?
They rolled a natural 20. So,
On
technically,
disadvantage?
huh? I, I
On
will say,
disadvantage?
no, not on disadvantage. Basically, I did the same thing that you do with initiative. Since you rolled the same, you roll to see who gets the higher number the third time, and then that person goes on top. So the disadvantage did not apply to the third roll, but
Oh,
I will let you get away with it because it was my idea that you went with. So you're getting favorite or preferential treatment for taking my idea.
yay.
So you find that he was packing another mace just like the other guy. And you can do what you want with it. Though you are kind of out of actions, so that's kind of in. You can't do any attacks. You do have like a free action where you can like drop it or sheath it. Well, mostly either hold on to it or drop it is what your free action would allow you to do. You can talk to him, but you've done a lot this turn.
Yeah.
Or do you want to just end your turn?
Uh, can I like take a step back first? So he can't like
Um,
immediately just sit up and grab it?
mm, technically, he would get an opportunity attack, but you know what? Yeah, you can do that if you want. You won't get an opportunity attack, but you are also leaving the 5 foot range. So you won't get an opportunity attack on him either, and he won't have disadvantage on his attacks or his attack with a
Alright,
ranged weapon. All right, so you're 5 feet away now, or 10 feet technically.
yeah.
Okay, so I guess he will spend half his movement to get back up. He's gonna walk 15 feet away, and you're at 25 feet, and take a attack with his crossbow, yelling, "I'm supposed to be taking your stuff, not you taking mine. Give that shit back. I'll pull it from your dead corpse." And 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, that's all he can do.
Your buddy was dead with his ass in the air. I
Yep.
want to, retort back.
Uh, I can't think of the term for it. Well, he was
The
weak
why?
and inexperienced. He didn't know what the heck he was doing.
Oh, is he just. Are we just doing conversation now?
Nope. He was just replying to you using his speech for the turn.
Sorry, I'm not sure why I ended up
He's,
leaving.
well, he is
For
25
a
feet
quick.
away, so if you want, you can um, do whatever you want with his mace. Otherwise, you can go back up within the 5
Can
feet.
I
I'm pretty sure you have 30 feet of movement, so you could walk the 25 feet that he is away.
Could I
And
get?
hmm?
Could I get by the other L-shaped house, not the one that's upside down? Like
You want this one?
that one.
All right. Well, you
Yeah.
are
Could
over
I
here, so you would probably get in the middle of the lawn, where you would be kind of out in the open, because you did get up and then you went over to him, which he was right about here.
Where is he now?
He moved, or he's 25 feet away, so he's probably pretty close to where you killed his friend.
Where am I?
You are right about here.
Can I turn the corner and follow
You
the road to?
you want to go to about right here?
Yeah, if I can.
Okay. Yep. That would include you dashing, though. I will say that the
All right.
guard is roughly right about here. So in about 2 or 3 turns, he'll have at least made it to about here. So he would be able to enter the fight if that's what he's going to be doing in about 2 or 3 turns.
I'm essentially trying to escape the fight.
Yeah, I think that the one guy is a little peeved, and you haven't really done anything aside from kill his ally that would make him want to disengage from you also. So he's still full hit points. He's the one that's been landing the pretty solid hits on you, and there's not really anything to deter him from continuing to chase you down. And he has the ranged weapon advantage, so as you run, he can just keep shooting you from behind. So there's very little reason for him to want to let you go.
How about instead I just get behind the corner so like he's obstructed again.
Alright, you can do that. This time, though, if he uses all his movement, since he's like right here, actually, yeah, it would take all his movement still. He would be able to still kind of close the distance on you, and this time he would be primed to be able to make that attack on his following turn. So,
Can I like
yeah, you can do that.
stand? Can I
Hmm?
like stand in a way that would essentially make it so I could like dash forward easier? If that makes sense.
I'm not really too sure what you're getting at, but if you want
Do
to
you
just
know
get
like
around the corner, I do think that your 30 feet of movement would allow you to get around just the corner here.
how some runners like start with their legs already bent as though they're like essentially their legs are positioned in a way that would allow them to get a quick start on running.
Uh, I don't know how that would translate mechanically into D&D, but you can say that you kind of position yourself to jump out in an ambush of the guy. But the issue with that is that you don't, moving around the corner, you will have very little movement left. So if he sticks to the corner and doesn't, he kind of flicks it as he goes around the corner, you can get the jump, or you'd have the movement to get the jump on him that way, where you could prepare like a melee attack or something to move up to him and then cut him. If you want to do it that way, yeah, you could do that.
I, I want to see something real quick.
All right.
Is my action expunged?
No, you haven't done anything this turn yet.
Alright. How how fast can he move? Or
That's
oh,
metagaming. I will not tell you.
that's fair.
He is a humanoid, though.
How does like the spell Burning Hands, like the projectile,
It's a
like
cone.
come? Does it like come out facing the direction that my palm is facing?
Whichever direction you want it to. I believe it's a cone of 30 feet.
15 feet for me.
Okay, so he's currently outside of your range with that, but it would be centered on where you are, yes. I would imagine that
Can
would
I
be
like
fire
have
that
it?
bursts out from your hands, yeah.
Okay. I kind of want to essentially make a preemptive attack, if that makes sense. Is like a turn is 6 seconds, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So, from like what I understand, it is like turn-based combat,
It
but
is.
mechanic, but given like all in every action made by like a round of turns happens within that 6 seconds. I'm assuming that if he were to move during his turn, um, let's say if I were to count essentially,
Mhm.
and like if I count to four and like just threw something in the air, um, he would see this 4 seconds after he started moving on his turn.
That would be left up to his perception check on if he notices it at all, especially if you're doing it from behind cover or if you yourself are hidden. It would be up to his perception whether or not he notices anything that you do um, ahead of time. Like he's looking at you right now, so since you're out in the open, if you were to throw something, he would see it. But if you're
I
behind
thought
a
I like
corner or under behind, in a bush or something where he can't get a clear view of you, you might be able to go and surprise him by throwing something.
I thought I was behind a corner.
I said that you haven't moved yet, and it seemed to me like you were thinking about moving, but you didn't commit to it.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you want, you can move behind that corner. Is that what you decided to do?
Yeah. How many
Okay.
seconds would you say that takes?
Uh, well, I'll say that you have like 10 feet of movement, so it consumes. I think you have 30 feet of movement, so that would consume 20 feet. So you can still move 10 feet. But you're like right at you're like right behind the corner of the building. So,
I'm pretty sure that I can move 30 feet a turn, so I'm assuming that the 20 feet of movement, I'm assuming that every 2 seconds I'd be moving 10 feet.
okay.
Can I, like, would it be possible that I could, like, count 4 additional seconds and cast a spell?
Um, it would be easier if you would tell me if there was a trigger or if you were waiting for something to happen for you to cast the spell.
My character's trying to predict one guy's approach, essentially.
All right. So if you want, we could do a perception roll against his stealth if he decides to try and sneak up on you. Otherwise, you can just listen for him
Alright,
because of your passive perception. But if he actively tries to sneak up on you, then I'd have you roll perception to see if you can hear him.
alright. I would like to try to, in that case, predict his approach.
All right. Something that you can do also is if you say that you are like listening for him and you jump out, you can just say that you're going to cast Burning Hands on him. So if you want to do it that way, that would be kind of easier than me kind of going and trying to like uh, put turns inside of turns, basically. All right. So is that what you're doing? Is you're going to jump out and cast Burning Hands on him if he gets close?
Yeah,
Okay. So that'll be his
I
turn.
don't want to, like, if
Mhm.
possible, I don't, like, want to completely jump out. I would like to, like, peek my head and hand or arm around if that's fine.
Uh, hold hold on. Let me take a look at your character. I'm not sure what Burning Hands requires. Verbal and somatic. I think with somatic, I would require you doing like hand signs with both hands. Excuse me. So I do think that you'll need both hands out there, which would kind of push you to have to step out. You can use your movement to step back in though, because you can take
Alright,
5 feet. You can move 5 feet out, blast them, and then move 5 feet back if you want to do that.
alright, I like that.
All right. So let me bring this back up. So I will go ahead and say that he is walking towards you. You can go ahead and use your burning hands.
It's a dex save of 12.
All right. Oh, that's something he is so good at. Let's see. Oh, he rolled a 3. So,
They take 13 fire damage.
oh, hey, that's a healthy chunk of damage. So that would be. Wow. He almost got his health in half. All right. He's gonna go. Actually, hold on a second. I was gonna give him disadvantage. So let's see if he rolls in that one. Nope. All right. If he rolled in that one, I was gonna double it. But yeah, he's gonna finish dashing over to get you back in his line of sight. And since he dashed, he does not get to make an attack this round. As he's kind of screaming, "What the fuck was that?"
Can I, yell fire as I stab him with the scimitar?
I mean, yeah, it's your turn. You can say whatever short messages you want and make whatever attacks you want.
Oh my god. I'm assuming 6 does not hit him.
Nope, that misses. You can still use your nick and make the short sword attack if you want.
Does 11 hit?
11 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 piercing damage.
Alright. He is heavily contemplating his life decisions, and he is very much bloodied. Is there anything you want to do with your bonus action?
I want to cast Second Wind again.
Alright.
Ooh, I recover 13 hit points that time.
Ooh, that's quite a bit of hit points.
I am 4 points away from being back to max health. Or 4 points away. Did I say that originally? I don't know. I'm at 24 hit points. That would have.
You're almost as good as new.
Yay!
Alright. In his raising panic, he notices that the guards is super close. So he is gonna run to them, trying to throw you under the bus, yelling, "Help, help, he's gonna kill me, he stole. He's a thief." Running to the guards.
Bitch, you jumped me. Or more specifically, your buddy. He tripped.
He murdered my friend and stole. Help me!
We tripped and died.
And the guard goes and or the guards go and say, "All right, come with us to the police station or the guard station. We've got questions for both of you." He puts the first guy in some handcuffs, and they turn to you.
I'm gonna put away my weapons. If I just have my hands in the air, do you care if I have handcuffs on?
Uh, I think they have a pretty good grasp of the situation. One of them does get behind you to make sure that you're not going anywhere, but the other ones stay in front of you to guide you into town. And the other guy is like, but he killed my friend. He even has my mace. It's just kind of pleading. It's trying to throw you under the bus. And there's nothing else that
Again,
really
technically,
happens aside from them saying with their witness also following them that they have a pretty good grasp of the situation, and the one behind you just says that they do just have some questions that they'd like you to answer about this, what happened, and stuff like that. When you get there, the first guy is taken to a completely different room out of sight of you, and the room that you are left in has a table with some chairs, and there's two other people sitting in the chairs, appearing to be waiting for their time. And that's the end of the session.
lovely. I'm in a police station.
Yep.
Where are Quack and Hunter?
You don't know that yet. Keeping. So, um, again, I didn't, for whatever reason, take actual planning notes for session 0. So I'm doing this from memory. So I'm having you start like right at this intersection. You can ignore the what appears to be fields. I just didn't delete them on the map, so those are actually, that's like a forest. So you are heading down the road. You are now able to make out what appears to be like a temple, and you are beginning to see what could be a small personal farm.
Okay.
And is there anything you want to do? Or do you want to just continue walking down the road?
There's nothing in my immediate vicinity that I notice.
Trees and the temple, you can see buildings out in the distance in that farm. Excuse me.
Okay. And I would head towards the buildings.
All right. Yeah, you do know that you're on the path to Amberfront, which is the walls here. So
Mhm.
you are on a direct course to be able to enter Amberfront. So once you get to this intersection, I want you to make a perception roll.
Ooh, great roll. What's my modifier? A
Oh,
whole
that's pretty good.
9.
Oh, wow. So you probably just win. What did you roll?
A 9.
Oh, I thought that was your bonus.
No,
Okay. You don't know?
no, 9 was the roll.
Ah. All right. You notice nothing as you continue walking down the road. I'd say once you get here, roll again.
That's 21.
All right. You notice two humanoids a few feet behind you. one's got a crossbow out, and the other has a mace. I'd say they're about 15-ish feet away.
I'm about to get mugged again.
Do you want to continue walking, or how do you want to go about this?
Do I see the market to the right, left of me, or no?
They appear to be mostly just tents with, those one little tent things where there's like people selling some like half-baked wares.
Mhm. So
It's
it's like a flea
basically
market.
that. Yeah, flea market. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. You can guess that it might be a flea market, but you're not entirely sure. Since you have no ties with the town, you are not likely to know that much about it. And this is definitely a slums area. So a lot of the buildings and everything is kind of run down, and there is like some raggedy clothed people walking around. This is like or the most densely packed slum area in Amberfront that you are walking through at the moment.
Can we consider the dirt underneath their feet loose earth?
If it's not on the road, yes. You are currently on the road.
Okay.
So at the moment, no. But you can kind of try to lure them into like the lawn of the houses, like right over here.
Yeah,
Where,
that's what I'm going to try and do. See if they follow me.
all right, yep, they will follow you. They are attempting to close the distance.
I'm going to keep my pace so they can't close the distance.
All right.
And once they are within soft ground, I'm going to instantly excavate and make them fall 5 feet down.
All right, so they're going to have to make a dex saving throw, otherwise fall 5 feet. I'd say they'd be prone, but it's 5 feet. It's going to be a little difficult to be prone.
Hey, they're going to have to crawl their ass out of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that would be a 3. So the guy with the mace is definitely in that hole. And the guy with the crossbow panics and takes a shot at you. So let's roll initiative.
Let's say, can he get disadvantage?
From the
I rolled a
shock of
9.
what you just did, I will give both of them disadvantage, yes. Because I was not expecting that one. That one was pretty good. I don't think that they're going to roll less than 6, though. All right, so one
Yeah.
of them. Oh, all right. I stand corrected. The second one rolled a 3. So
Oh.
what did you roll?
I rolled a 9.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
Hunter,
sorry,
you are
5.
for
I don't have an initiative bonus.
what?
8. I thought I had a +1. I do not.
Okay. So either way, you're going first. Everybody rolled single digits.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, the first one rolled a 6. The second one rolled a 3.
All right,
So
so did they both fall in, or just the guy with the crossbow?
just the guy with the crossbow. I'm not
Good
going to let
enough.
you pack 2 people into a 5-foot square.
That's fair. I wanted to go for at least one down. So he's
Alright,
in the ground now.
Yep.
Awesome.
Uh,
I will get 30 feet away from the
if
other guy, but I would
if
like
I
to
can
position myself so the
if I can
crossbow
give
can't shoot me.
you an idea. If I remember right, mold earth, you can have, I think, 2 instances of it. So since the first one is in a hole of 5 feet, you could mold earth and move the earth over on top of him to bury him alive.
See, I didn't know if you'd let me.
I
It
would
was a
I
thought. It was 100% a thought pattern. I just didn't know if you'd let me.
I will hold on a second. Read the description and see if there's anything that says you are not able to do that first.
Well, I excavate it and move it 5 feet away. So I could, in theory, do it again.
Well, let me
But it
read
would be
it.
an action.
Yeah, it's definitely an action.
So
All right, so let me read it. Well, you don't. You the first option is listing things you can do. You can excavate it, or you can move it along the ground, or you could deposit it up to 5 feet away.
okay, well I excavated it, so that means I'm just holding dirt in the air.
You kind of cleared like the rocks and everything out, kind of thing. So it's nothing but like that soft dirt is what
Okay.
you could have done. But what you can do is you can move it, move the 5 feet of dirt to create that hole, kind of like
Mhm.
pulling the dirt up the walls of the hole that you want to make to kind of make a mound beside it, kind of thing.
Basically burying him alive.
Well, I'm talking about that first casting. What you can do
Yeah.
with the second casting is you can move that mound that you created back into the hole to bury him alive.
Well, here's the thing: is he taller than 5 feet? Is the real question.
It does not specify it on my character sheet. I might
So
say that his head it would be above ground, but there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to like bury him to like half like bury him like you would at like
basically
the
prevent him
beach.
from doing anything. He's just restrained in the ground.
Yeah, he'd be making like a strength save to start like unbury or like get his hands free, and then he'd have to go and pull himself out, which would require more strength saves. So that would be
Now,
at least 2 turns that he would be out of the fight.
see, here's where I want to go with this. If I do that, are you gonna let me change it to difficult terrain so it's even harder for him to get out of the hole?
Not for him, but it would slow down the second person if they walked over top of it.
Nah, that's no fun. But that would cost me an action. Delay him 2 turns. It'd be a 1v1 for that duration.
That's if he passes my strength saves, which I haven't even decided what the DC would be yet because I'm still
That's
reading the effect of mold earth to see if there's any other bullshit you can pull with it. Oh, okay, yeah. There's not too much else you can do with it. I was trying to
no. I
make
could
sure that
just
you wouldn't be able to like harden it to
no.
kind
I
of
looked. I
encapsulate them.
was thinking about it. I'm like, can I harden this shit? No, it
No,
won't let me do that. No. But I figured Mold Earth would be a fun
I
spell to
I
play with.
would say that I would consider if you guys wanted to do a wombo combo, where if you were able to do this to another NPC, and then somebody hit the area with a really hot spell, like deal a lot of fire damage,
It
you'd be
would be
able to go and like harden it
oh,
to
that'd just
encase
be
them.
cruel. That's
I,
just
I plan
cruel.
I plan on being pretty mean with the monsters, just so you know.
And
I'm
keep
trying
in
to
mind,
set
I
the
have access
pace.
to Chromatic Orb. I
I
could do it myself.
Well, I would have to think of like the amount of HP that you would have to deal in fire damage,
Well, it's 3d8.
and I'd probably go and put the restriction that the spell would have to be able to catch things on fire as well as deal a bunch of fire damage. Would probably be the stipulation I'd have for that. So it would be like flaming sphere or fireball or something
Fair
like
enough.
that.
Yeah, that makes sense. All
But
right.
also, if you set up and if you get enough people that learn the campfire cantrip, that would mean that would work too.
Just be cruel. Oh my god. Literally, he would be in the ground, stuck, burning alive. That
Yep.
is terrible.
Anyway, I am trying to stay flexible with what I allow because I plan, like I said, to not be that nice when it comes to monsters I'm throwing at you guys. So
Okay, well, now I gotta bury his fucking ass.
I'm attempting to set the pace for the campaign with this session 0. All right.
No problem. But if you're gonna let me bury his ass, my fucking action's to bury his ass.
All right. I want to try and allow him to have a save, but I'm not sure what the save should be to try to have him
I would
prevent this.
say deck save, like a jump, to see if he can avoid getting completely buried.
I think I will actually do strength as he try to allow him to try and knock the dirt away before it actually falls into the hole.
He's gonna have to drop his crossbow to do that.
You have the guy that has the melee weapon in the hole.
Oh, I thought you. Oh,
You did not specify which one you were doing. And
that is fair.
the one that wanted to get closest to you was the guy with the melee weapons.
Yeah, I would get rid of the melee guy because that would be the biggest crux to my plans.
All right, so he rolled a all right, roll performance, I guess, for me. We'll have it be a contested roll.
20, 30.
All right, well, does nothing. We'll say that he's buried up to his to like the bottom of his like halfway up his neck.
Okay,
He's not getting out of there anytime soon.
Okay, so he's stuck there. That changes how I'm gonna proceed the rest of this.
Yeah, I never even considered you doing that when I played this encounter with your character. I didn't even consider that.
I took Mold Earth for a reason, Kazi.
Yep.
Now you know the reason.
Yep.
I'm just gonna straight fuck with people.
I will say though that it is limited to 2 instantaneous effects. So
That's
or
fine, but it's a
no more than
somatic
2 of each
component,
amount.
so it
Yep.
doesn't break my warding effect.
Yep.
That's what I love about it. I can
Mhm.
literally just go walk around dirt.
Yep. Nobody even if anybody's trying to watch you, they don't see you.
Eh.
Not to mention you can even cast, I believe, Hex and or whatever.
Uh,
Oh, that one has verbal.
Is verbal.
Yep.
The bonus action one, I believe, is not verbal.
If it's a
My
feature, it does not count. If you use the
Yeah, it's a
feature one,
feature.
even if it is verbal, it does not count. Because I stated that specifically. If it's a feature, by default, it does not count.
Yeah, no, this is a feature, and it's a bonus action. It's Hexblade's Curse, which I will be putting
That
on.
one does not do what I was suggesting. That just gives you a bonus to your attack rolls and your damage rolls, I believe.
So what it does is I gain a +2 to damage rolls, and I crit on a 19 or a 20.
Yep. I was saying Hex though, or the spell Hex, because that would you'd be able to select Strength and then have him receive disadvantage on being able to pull himself out.
Already got a problem, man. He's fucking not getting his weapon out of there.
So, yeah, that weapon's gonna be a little difficult to get out. Also, I forgot about that one.
He's got a fucking sword and shield. Bro's gonna have a hard fucking time crawling out of that hole now.
Nope, he just had a mace.
All right, Amaze. He's gonna have a hard. He's either gonna have to drop the weapon, or it's gonna take him a lot fucking longer.
Yep.
But the reason I took this specific way is because the hex and that hex curse stack.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was expecting Royal to. That's what I was expecting Royal to do with his character is use his Warlock Hex and then the spell Hex to kind of really fuck the enemies. But anyway,
so I will use the bonus action, my Hexblade Curse, and put it on the archer. So I get my bonuses. And can I get behind some form of cover?
You are currently in the lawn here, so I'd say that you could probably let's say that you are like right here. I'm assuming you can see my mouse still.
Yep.
I'd say that you could probably run to like the corner here. I don't think you'd be able to get very far. How much
As long
movement
as
do
I
you
can
have?
get around it. 30 feet?
Okay, yeah. I'd let you get around the corner there.
Yeah, around the corner. So he doesn't have a direct line of shot, and he has to move in order to actually hit me.
All right.
And that is all I can do for this turn.
All right. Well, the melee guy goes first. Let's. What DC should I have for this?
I mean, he's pretty fucking. He's into
It's
5
gonna
foot
have to.
cubed dirt.
Yep. Granted, it's loose dirt, but it's
It's
still gonna
loose.
be. It's gonna be still pretty fucking hard. So, all right. I think I got it. Oh well, that's not gonna do it.
Oh.
He rolled an 8, which amounts. Well, I shouldn't tell you what it amounts to. Needless to say, not nearly enough. So,
Enough to keep him in the ground for another turn.
yep. So, well, it's like I need a drink for this. All right. So the archer guy, he does not have enough movement to make it around the corner. I'd say that he's probably like right about here, though, so he can almost see you. But
Okay, he can almost see me, but he can't see me.
Yep, he's not far enough around the corner where he can see you. If he had like another 10 feet or so, he'd be able to take a shot. But I'd say he's about another 15-ish feet from you.
Excellent.
And he's being a little paranoid of the ground going out from under him.
I wonder why. No reason.
He's yelling to his friend, "Hurry up and pull your ass out of there!"
He's not getting out anytime soon. I'll poke my head around the corner, cast Hex on his friend in the ground. Strength is his negative. He's in the ground
All
right now.
right, so he has disadvantage on strength saves. I will
Yes.
say though that the one guy was holding in action. He did not sprint at you, so he's going to take a shot as you poke your head out.
It's half cover, I think.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oof. Don't
All
matter then.
right. So that. Oh nope, that's not a d6. That is a bigger die. Where is it? There it is. That would be 5 piercing damage.
On a nat 20?
Oh, right. I'm supposed to double that.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll one more time. Oh, that's 11.
Cool. It's enough to almost kill me.
Well, then, that's a little awkward.
Then we're gonna walk up to the archer so he can't move. Actually, before that, Hellish Rebuke.
Also, hold on a sec. I do want to say that I do plan on imposing disadvantage on attack rolls if an enemy is within 5 feet of someone using a ranged attack, whether it be magical or ranged.
That's fine.
So I know it doesn't really matter too much to you because you're a fucking hexblade, but
I'd take the range disadvantage and say,
I wanted that out in the open so everybody knows it. So now
Hellish
that
Rebuke.
all right, isn't
14 dex.
Isn't that only for melee attacks?
Damage that the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by green flames. It makes a dex saving throw.
Oh, already.
It does not specify the requirement.
Any creature you can see within 60 feet. So.
Yep, and he's getting fucking burned.
Oh, yeah. So you said dex save? Let me
14.
pull the sheet back up. All right. So let's see. Well, that would be a 7. How much damage is he taking?
I'll let you know in a moment.
Excuse me.
Oh, 20.
Whew. He's sizzling.
Is he dead?
Nope. He is very bloody, though.
Oh, he is he?
He is pretty well bloodied.
Oh, yeah. So,
There's still a little fire in his eyes, though.
yeah, I'm gonna walk right up to him and flail him in the face now.
All right. So go ahead and
Does a
take your
20
attack.
hit?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. 12.
Oh, that kills him.
Right. I'm not even gonna
Uh,
specify damage if that kills him. Then fucking
Nope.
flail to the face.
That was the exact amount of hit points he had left.
I rolled a fucking 8 plus 4 damage. Flail to
Very
the
nice.
face.
They don't have
Ugh.
any resistances or immunities, so pretty much anything you do is full
Yeah.
damage. Alright, now you just have that poor guy that has his head sticking out of the fucking ground like a...
You regain 7 HP now.
Perfect! You kind of need that.
And the curse transfers to the guy in the hole.
Perfect. Alright. Do you have anything you want to do with your bonus action?
I used everything.
I mean... Alright.
But I will take movement closer to that guy. So I can... Actually, no.
Uh,
I don't have to move closer to him. I'm gonna just stay here.
Alrighty.
Or no. I walked up... Can I get back on the wall?
I will say, since you only have the head to aim at, any ranged attacks will have disadvantage. But you can benefit from the... It's basically giving him the prone condition. Disadvantage on ranged attacks, but advantage on melee attacks.
Oh, really?
So,
I'm gonna walk closer to him then.
alrighty.
So
I'm
how
not sure how
close?
much movement
You said he
have
was
left.
10 feet around the corner, so I would assume
You
I
had to
moved up
move.
10 feet.
He was 10 feet from where you were before you moved, so he would have been 40 feet from the corner you were standing in.
Okay, so I have 20 feet of movement left, technically.
Yeah. So I think that you could... or you can get to... I'll
I
say
can get
10...
almost back to him.
Yeah, I'll say you're 10 feet. I'll put you back to where you were before. Because the one archer guy was trying to chase you, and he... Yeah.
You chase after.
Yeah. You're 10 feet from the guy.
Awesome. That's all I can do, though. It's my turn.
All right. So he has disadvantage on trying to get the fuck out. He rolled pretty decently on both. So he gets his arms free. But he's
But
still...
is his mace with it?
I will say no. He does not have his mace in hand, but his arms are free, but he's still stuck in the hole.
This is gonna suck for him.
So he will try and dig himself out a little bit to try and get himself a little loose, and that will be about it. I'll roll a d20 to see how much dirt he clears. Actually, I'll do it with disadvantage, because it's a bonus action, not an action. That's very bad rolls. So he does not clear much ground.
Awesome. Because I could just bury him further again.
That will take your action, though.
It'll still fuck him over.
And actually, I'd say that if you're moving the maximum amount of dirt that you are trying to, or that you're able to, he would be fully buried in there this time. I will also say that you do see villagers looking in horror around you, whereas there's a couple that's running towards the wall.
It's not my fault. They fucking shot first.
That is true.
They fired first. I just upheaved the ground because I didn't want someone following me. Motherfucker shot at me.
That is
that
true.
Was fair game.
And then you slaughtered him in 6 seconds.
I fucking walked up and said, "Die, bitch." I'm just gonna point the bloody flail to his friend. Your turn.
Just wait till I get the fuck out of this.
You're not getting out of that hole. I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna start beating his ass.
Alright, so you have advantage on melee attacks. So that's a +2 to your attack and your damage roll.
Wait, what?
Because of your first hex. Or your feature hex.
Well, no, that only gives me +2 to the damage, not the
Oh,
actual
okay.
attack roll.
Alright, so +2 to your damage.
Does the other hex do anything else, or is it just curse the ability?
I believe you roll an extra 1d6, and that deals psychic damage. I think.
Necrotic.
Necrotic, okay.
So I'm assuming a 23 hits.
Yep, very much so.
Okay. Initial roll is 12 necrotic damage, and then we'll add the
How is it
d6.
12 necrotic? It's only supposed to be 1d6.
And then
I thought.
another 5 necrotic damage. So the 5 is the hex necrotic damage. Because I'm a hexblade, I can take necrotic, psychic, or radiant damage for my weapon.
Okay, so it's a total of 12.
No, the first hit was 12. And then
okay.
the curse gives him another 5, so it's a total of 17 necrotic damage.
All right.
Probably didn't feel good for him.
No, he is pretty well bloodied. Well, not pretty well. He is bloodied now.
And then I'll back away.
Meaning that he's less than half HP. I will say that he will take an unarmed strike at you. What little he's able to do. Granted, at most, it's only going to deal 1 damage if he hits.
Yeah.
It's 13 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, that's 1 damage.
But I made him use his reaction.
Yep.
So now I can walk around him.
You are able to walk around him, yes.
I'm going to go behind him now.
Wait, where are you going? And I guess it's his turn now. Unless you have something else you're able to do. I think you still have a bonus action.
I do have a bonus action. I was wondering if you'd let me use the bonus action to hinder him further.
Depends on what way.
I'm going to kick the dirt back in there if he tries to move it out.
Roll performance.
That'll be a 16.
I'll say performance or athletics.
It's going to be performance. 16.
All right, 16. All right. So I'll have him roll strength first, as he uses his main action to go in. Oh wait, he has disadvantage on strength, so let's go and do disadvantage. All right, so he outperforms your performance, and I think I'd actually say that a dirty 20 is enough to actually pull himself out of the dirt.
With no weapon, though.
Yep, he still has no weapon, but he does actually still have a crossbow on his back. They were
in melee range with me, so he's pretty fucked over.
He is pretty screwed over. I will say that they were the same monster, so they each had 2 different weapons. I had one using one weapon and the other using the other, but you kind of screwed him.
To pull him up.
You kind of screwed him royally, so he's going to be using the same weapon as the other one now, and attacking at disadvantage. Actually, no, he can't. Yeah, he can't. Yep, he can't do that.
He's just going to stand there menacingly.
He's going to be moving to the other side of you, away from that hole, so you can't just shove him back in.
Oh, but hold on, just make another hole.
I mean, there's not much else he can do to defend himself, okay? There's no magic or anything, and even if I wanted to have played this fight optimally, there was no way to do that, because you've stopped him from getting within 5 feet of you and allowing the other enemy to use pack tactics. I have not used pack tactics against anybody. So,
I wasn't letting him get in there, so.
yep. So, yeah, I guess he's going to be ending his turn on the other side of you from where that hole was.
Okay, that's fine. Time to fucking flail him in the face.
Alrighty.
Survey says 20. The fuck's my modifier again? 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. Necrotic from the Hex. That's that. Plus that. That is 15 necrotic damage.
He is dead.
And I heal another 7 HP. I'm back to full health.
So, I was originally setting up to allow these guys to run away once they drop below 10 hit points, but you never
Give them
allowed
the
either
fucking
of them.
chance.
Yep. You just dropped them from full before they had much of a chance to do anything, so this was a very different fight than the one I tried to do. But you now
You
see
know how I want to play
some,
my character.
yeah, I've never played one before, so I didn't have any experience with what the bullshit it was able to do could pull off.
Oh, fucking level 3 and I'm pulling that kind of damage. Come on now.
Yep, you were able to pull 32 damage in a single turn. Because
This character class is busted as fuck.
that was their hit points, was 32 hit points with 11 AC. So,
Oh, God. Even if I rolled bad, I probably would have hit him. I got a +6 to my attack.
yep. Anyway, you see some guards approaching with one of the villagers you noted running towards the walls. Is there any way that you would want to react?
I guess I'll use my mind link to talk to the guard before he gets to me, if he's 30 feet away.
I'd say they're a little farther yet. So if you want, you can wait till they get close enough, or
Yeah, I'll just wait till they get close, and I'm not going to run away. I have to justify why I just brutally murdered 2 people in fucking open town.
yeah, I mean that might require a little explanation. So I guess that they get within 30 feet. Is there anything that you want to say?
Can someone explain to me why I get attacked by 2 people walking through town?
2 people.
Thank you.
One of them just stops in his tracks, surprised that someone's speaking to him in his mind. 2 people? What? Where are you? Who is this?
Is he not walking towards me?
I mean, you're speaking telepathically. You don't need your mouth to move.
I know, but is he not walking towards me? Like, oh, I guess I never really clarified who I am.
No,
Well,
there was no indication that the person in front of him is the one speaking to him in his mind.
yes. Oh, I'm the guy over here who's standing over the dead body.
Oh, just stay there for coming over.
Okay. You can explain to me why they attacked me. I just don't hold back.
I mean, if you look at them, they are definitely roughed up. They were very much in the slums. It could have possibly just been a mugging outright, so
I don't appreciate someone shooting a crossbow at me, okay? This is the results.
well, fair enough. Anyway, those guys seem to be a little difficult to get any answers from, so you want to come with us?
I got Speak with Dead. You want to try that? Anybody got Speak with Dead?
I mean, if you want to be the one to drag their corpses to the guard post, be my guest. I'm not touching that.
Fair enough. They might be diseased. Let's go.
All right. So
I haven't moved my mouth once. This is all just in his head.
So the other guards would be just looking on, confused as he's talking to you, and just hearing a one-sided conversation.
Yep, they'd be confused as fuck. They can at any point ask me to speak out loud, but unless I'm asked, I will only use this to talk.
Well, I mean, the one guy seems to be getting cooperation from you, and assuming you're following them, one person gets behind you and signals everybody else to move forward as to guide you into town.
Sounds good.
So basically, just moving forward, you are escorted to the guard post, which would be these light gray buildings here, and you are left in a building with, or in a room with a table and a few chairs, and there is two people sitting in two of the chairs, and that is where we're going to be leaving it.
I feel like I was the shortest.
Actually, Quack, I'd say would be the shortest.
Yeah. I didn't know how long he was actually in there for.
It would be a pretty tight comparison between you and Quack. You both finished the combat like really fast, so Royal definitely took a little bit longer, but that was also because he was coming up with like maneuvers and trying to just last until the guards reached him. Because I was expecting you guys all to fight them like right around here, or maybe a little sooner. So I was because of how close the fights was when I ran them myself, I was going to be having the guards come and help you guys after a few turns, assuming that you guys didn't just burst them the fuck out and were having trouble.
Or die.
Yeah. Like, even if you guys went down, the guards was going to be getting to you to stop you. Because you were fighting thugs, literally thugs, and they weren't going to kill you. At most, I might have had them take a thing or two, or say the guards got there before they could take anything. So,
yeah, except they shot a crossbow at the wrong motherfucker.
Yep, and they failed their deck save, and like 2 strength saves.
This is what happens when you try and fucking attack a warlock. That can just fuck you over.
Yep. So, yeah, passing by, you notice that this entire street is filled with like shops. There's a guard post periodically, and there's a big warehouse section right here. I'd say that's about the information you can surmise from it. You might have noticed that this building was the house for the mayor, but yeah, I'll just say that you know that too.
That's fair.
So, yeah.
How does the party meet? We all got mugged and dragged to the guard's office.
Yep, pretty much. They will have explained that, judging from the witness that was falling behind you, they don't think that you were in the wrong. They just want mostly an explanation and some information about what happened and why you might be in town. So,
good question as to why I might be in town. How the fuck am I going to play that one?
I mean, it was up to you to. I literally asked that question when I asked you for your backstory.
I just don't know how I'm going to explain it to them why I'm here. I can't just go about and tell them, yeah, Ghost told me to come here.
I mean, the thing with your class is that you're supposed, or you were saying specifically when I was talking to you about it, that your spirit,
my guiding spirit, told me,
instructed you to come here, so you could say that you had a feeling like you should head over here, or you had a divine revelation, or there's
probably going to go down that. I was going to go down something with religion, just because that's the simple route than trying to explain what I am.
Mm-hmm. So, and their religion, I can't really think of too many ways where they would kind of question it, aside from maybe asking what what deity it is that you like worship or belong to. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's gonna be
stop
a
the
pretty
recording now.